This outlook video is going to cover for the week beginning on the 16th of October. So tomorrow I'm going to, as usual, start off with my higher time frame on DXY, and just looking at these candles here and just a square overall from here to here. What I've noted down is this daily FEG and this displacement in particular. So after we've created this FEG, this hasn't become my point of interest for us to come into this daily FEG and then target this high up here, and then eventually target our weekly buy side liquidity, which I've been mentioning in my previous outlooks as well. So how that looks on the lower time frames is like this. So on the 4-hour time frame, we've got that same daily FEG, and I've just marked out other bits as well which help me get the narrative to push up to here and here. So for tomorrow, the scenarios that are going to play out is this is the previous weekly high. So this is the previous weekly high up here, and I do expect the previous weekly high to get swept, and then for us to move down in price into this daily FEG, respect the daily FEG, and then push up the target for this high and this high up here. This high is the high from this daily time frame up here. So I'm going to be bullish for this week, but for Monday I do expect a bearish close or a tap inside this daily FEG and then move up here. If we don't end up respecting this 4-hour FEG, we're going to target into this weekly FEG below, which we induced last week, and then after we tap into this weekly FEG, then we can be bullish again. But right now my target is this buy side liquidity, and I don't really have a reason to switch my bias to bearish. I would only switch my full bias to bearish if we were to disrespect this weekly FEG and then go for just in general, if we disrespected this weekly FEG, we would most likely be going for these lows down here. But for now, just going to focus on a bullish narrative for DXY. So tomorrow, the best thing for you to do would be stay out of London session and then see what London does. If London takes out this high first, we can expect a retracement back into some 1 hour, 2 hour or 4 hour fair value gap and then continue up. So that hour 4 or lower time frame fair value gap would be seen as confirmation. You wouldn't just enter off after you've just took buy side liquidity, because then you're going to see if you still want to respect bullish arrays and then target for this high up here. So, but the best case scenario is obviously if we take out the weekly high, or even if we can just leave it and then come back into this daily FEG and then target these highs up here. So for the week I'm bullish, for Monday I'm bearish. So let's start with the SPX 500. So for SPX 500, I am bearish for this week as well, and this is what it looks like on a daily time frame. On a daily time frame, I'm targeting the low from 4th of October, which tapped us into this daily OB. So the way I've done this is by just using the system and then using it for a higher time frame. But how that looks on a lower time frame is like here. So for Monday open, I wouldn't be surprised if we tapped into this hour 4 FEG first and then retraced up to respect a bearish array and then target for this low and then this low and this low down here. That is my ultimate goal, these lows down here, but for now I've just targeted this low here, and then we'll see how we react. We may just react bullish and then take out this high and then go somewhere up here. But if this hour 4 FEG does turn out to be respected and then we close above the high which was created here, we're going to go for these highs. So how that would look is like this. So we've respected this, made a high, respected a bullish array, closed above this high now, this high here, and then we're going to target for these highs up here. So that's how that would look like. But the best case scenario would just be to take out this low, and then we'll judge again and then see if we can take out these lows. If not, we'll just go and target these highs up here again. But obviously all of this is going to happen with confirmation. I'm not going to buy here and I'm not going to sell here. If I was going to sell here, I would wait for this to get respected, switch to my lower time frame in the 15, 10 and 5 minute, and then look for bearish market structure and then enter into a short position. But for now, Monday, this is how I expect Monday to play out. And for EG, I'm still just continuing from my last week outlook. We didn't really tap into the weekly OB, but it's fine. We're still like heading towards my target, which is this high up here in the higher time frame. And how that looks on the lower time frame is, so last week I mentioned if we close above this blue circle on the 4 hour time frame, we're most likely going to take out this high here. We are retracing back down. It's not going where it's going to go, but I don't really expect it to move up to here or anywhere, to be honest, in this Asian session. So for Monday, I'm going to remain bullish anyway. If Monday does close out bearish, that just means that when you are long in the dollar, you're going to choose the pair which you can short the best, and that would be EU, because EU is going to be the weaker if it's continuing down. But then if you continue up, just short GU instead. But this is my outlook for EG in general. I just want to target for this high. I don't expect much retracement, and I don't really see us closing below this low either. So we're just going to continue up and take out this, and then hopefully take out this as well. So that's pretty much it for my outlooks for this week.